when somebody says, "Here, go and pick that up," and you walk over and it kills you. And welcome back, everybody. And guess, look who's actually here. Look, after a long hiatus, he's back. So let's say hello to Mr. Josh. How the very devil are you?
I'm good. I'm alive.
Just about.
Right.
Trying to send. Right, there you go. I've just posted everything, shared it all out and everything. So I think Josh is going to be back for us for a while. I hope.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. And hopefully next week I shall start broadcasting from my phone instead of my laptop, and then it won't look like you're watching me for a potato. This is a full HD camera. Shit. Camera on this, absolutely amazing. So we'll try doing it through that. And of course, the lovely Lilo, my cat, decides she's going to go and use the litter tray whilst I'm in the middle of this. Thank you so much. Love you. So how the very devil have you been? Because nobody knows. Like I've told everybody, you had college and then you had your work and everything, and you were going to try and jump on when you can and this, that, and the other. But obviously things are a bit different now, and you can come on the show for a bit now. So tell everybody what you've been up to.
I've just been working, living the dream, I guess.
And how have you been? Have you been with your spooky stuff and your cryptozoology and things?
It's been slow. I mean, country's been pretty chaotic. There's a lot of other rabbit holes going on.
It's gone mad over there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's gone absolutely mad. I keep watching the things, and it's like because over there
it's like living in a cartoon.
You take politics, aren't they? And they're always like, "They did it."
It's like a damn cartoon.
And what was the thing the other day? They found something in some woods that had clear line of sight to where Trump gets off his plane. They found a hunter's blind in it.
Yeah, a hunting stand, a tree stand. Right in line with Air Force One.
Which, I think, is it twice now somebody's tried to assassinate him? Or has it been an attempt? I think it's twice.
Right? It is hunting season, though, too. So, I mean...
From what I read about it, that blind was for a crossbow. It had like a stirrup or something where people lie with crossbows. So...
Mm-hmm. Which it is crossbow season right now, actually, too. Yeah. So, I mean, it could just be... Who knows?
Do you have?
I haven't. I haven't in many years. My son wants to start soon, so probably will sooner than later.
It's not really over here. It's not really something. It's not really done over here. You get like if you live up in like the Highlands or in the woods, and this and the other, you get people do it, but you don't really. It's not a big thing over here.
Oh, it's huge here. My family is used to be very, very, very into it. So,
you have to wear the big orange jackets and things so you don't accidentally get shot, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, there was a year, too, where somebody went out and hunted hunters in Wisconsin.
Hunted
He went on
hunters.
public. Yeah, he went on public land with an AR and shot a bunch of hunters, and
Fuck.
would go up to people and be like, "Hey, can you help me drag this deer?" And then you'd lure them down and gun them down when they're away from their rifles. And yeah, span of a day, I think he killed like 9 or 10 people,
So
all
you
different
vegans
ages.
take it really seriously. That was a joke, not a laugh. You know.
I gave you a little laugh. I'm only
You're not
gonna
a
be
vegan.
funny.
Vegans take it really seriously. Fuck the hunters. That's killed a lot. What was I going to say? Right. So you've not been doing a lot with the cryptozoology and stuff at the moment.
I mean, there hasn't really been that. There's been a lot of other stuff going on in the country. I guess that hasn't been my focus.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to put the main light on. See if that improves me looking like a potato. Just hang on.
Okay.
Oh, I know the light's going to shine off my shiny bald head, so I'll have to put a cap on again. But let's try this. Lilo, for the love of God, get away from the camera. Right. Okay. So, is that any better? Oh, I've got to send you some stuff.
Thought I was lost in the mail, Mike.
I just completely forgot to do it. I completely forgot to do it. Again, I've got to send some stuff off on Friday. Send me your address so I can send you it on Friday, and I'll send you it this Friday.
Okay.
And remind
Sounds
me.
good.
So we'll get that sorted. Is that any better, or do I still look like a fucking potato?
Well, you look good.
Meh. So anyway, right. What do you think of Oumuamua, Atlas Free Eye, and Swan? What do you make of it?
Either a whole lot of nothing, or we're probably pretty screwed.
See, Oumuamua, I was like, yeah, it could have been this. Swan, I'm like, there's not enough stuff. It's not close enough to be able to, But Atlas Free Eye is quite interesting at the moment. I've been down a lot of deep rabbit holes, and the European Space Administration has sealed the close-up photos they've got of it for 75 years. Which I found highly strange. And why the hell would they do that? Why would they steal photos for 75 years? Doesn't make a lot of sense.
That's kind of alarming, yeah.
Yeah, well, they sealed the photos of it, and NASA's ones where they've used that James Webb telescope, whichever the one that they spent billions and billions of pounds on. Apparently, their photos look like it was taken for a potato, and yet the ones taken from Mars from the one of the landers took some really good photos. And it was those photos that the European Space Agency have gone, nope, we're going to seal them. So I'd like to know why they would seal them. If there's nothing to see here, why seal it?
Right. It's coming here. We're going to know.
Well, like I said to Wayne last week, every rabbit hole that I've been down, because I go down quite a lot of them to check the facts, everything is pointing at something this year. But the later we're going in the year, the more I'm like, hey, Stephanie. Hey, Noreen. But the other stuff was, when you were doing the shows before with us, it's supposed to be by the latest by 2027. But again, there's more stuff coming up saying about Project Bluebeam. So, what do you reckon?
I honestly don't know. I'm hoping. I sent you my contingency plan.
You've been out of this for too long, dude. You've been out of this for far too long. What's wrong with
No,
you?
I honestly did. I've been watching it. I honestly think more or less it's not a comet. There's way too much going on. And it's alarming that I mean, what's alarming too is the whole Swan thing that's right behind it. It's kind of exactly how we travel in the Navy here in the U.S. We send out one little one, and then a bigger one, and then a bigger one, and then tons of little ones, and a bunch of big ones, and then you're surrounded.
Well, the thing that got me
Freedom
about
time.
the picture that was taken of it with lots of little things around it, it just gone through an asteroid belt, I think. And I think it was like lots of debris or little asteroids and stuff that was with it. I don't know, but it kind of seemed like that to me. The photos I've seen recently of it, it doesn't look like any more of those clusters or dots are with it. So, you know, is it? Oh, and I have seen a lot of people going, it can't be real because it would hit the firmament. And I'm just like, but yeah, isn't that right, Lilo? Yes. So, you know, even Lilo's just come over here to stick a button in the camera and say, look, this is what she thinks of the firmament. It's like the idea. So, yeah. You know, ooh, good move. Shit. Right.
Right. So there's a lot of believers in that. Usually flat earthers as well. I can't right now. I see 4.
Sorry, can't see right. I'm seeing 4 views. I had injections in my eye today, so seeing double. Injections in your eye.
Oh, I thought it was on fun.
Get well soon. Oh, fuck that. Oh. The weird thing is, I'm covered in tattoos, but I can't stand injections. Can't stand them. Can't stick them. I think Josh is the same.
It's completely different. Yeah, I'm covered in tattoos too.
Yeah, you're probably the same. I can't stand jabs. Oof. But especially in your eye. Ouch. Is that how come you just typed absolutely nothing? But yeah. Atlas 3I, yes, there's been a coronal shift, there's been a tail shift, it's been visibly observed intelligently moving out the way of objects and debris and steering. It's been observed speeding up, slowing down. Yeah, it's got some sort of atmosphere, and they've observed, well, one of the ones I went down, the pictures weren't very clear, but they think they've seen what looks like some sort of structures on top, or aerials or some shit like that. I don't know.
It's like a Carnival cruise. It's just passing by.
It's I don't want to use the word aliens, but I'm going to use the word aliens. I think it's the closest closest we've got to it. You know, because Oumuamua went and fucked off, and now Atlas guys come from way out there and going, "Ooh, let's have a look." And now you got the Swan one that's supposed to be on a dead on target with the Atlas 3I.
So it's supposed to be like the end of the month.
Supposedly,
or like 36 days to go or something like that. So like around Thanksgiving.
Well, we've got 30 days, September, April, June, November. We've got 11 days. Yeah, 11 days, and then that's it.
We'll see.
Oh, and in case you guys were wondering what the little bit at the beginning was about, where I said when people say, "Oh, go and take this over here," and then you get squished, that's because I was playing a game online with Josh that I've never played before, and he sent me something like a care gift on it to help me, and he went, "Go and get that," and I forgot that the fingers and lands like a ship, and me like a knob went, "Oh, what is that?" Smack dead. And I could hear him over the microphone pissing himself laughing. Thought I sent you 70 stars, I believe. Stars? Have you sent stars? No idea.
Where?
Don't even know how you do that. Don't know how you do that. Let me go on and have a look on the let's have a look on the live through here. Let's see if I can see you. Because we do it through a streaming thing, we can't see anything like that. So what I have to do is then open it up on here. And I got no idea how you do it. No idea how you send stars or whatever. I could just see us there, so it's all good. But yeah, young Mr. Wayne is not here tonight because he's dealing with people going and so they have the norovirus in his house, so they're not very well at the moment. So I hope you all get very well soon and stay the hell away from me, just for a bit. So yeah. Anyway, I could hear, and yeah, I could hear you saying to your missus, "What was it?" Yeah, I think Mark's getting pissed with his headset. Yeah. So I'll have to sort that out later. But yeah, come on.
We'll get it figured out.
You're unusually quiet. This is not like you.
Well, what topic do you want to get into?
Your choice. Your choice. Your choice today. Seeing as you haven't been on for ages, your choice.
Okay. Throw me under the bus right away when I'm back. I guess, yeah, we can keep talking about Three Eye Atlas. I thought there was more than 11 days.
Well, it's the 20th of October now. There's 31 days in October, so that's 11 days.
I thought it was like the end of November.
Oh, the end of November. Oh, right. Oh, I thought you meant the end of
I don't know. It's all it's been different.
Say, send stars to pin comment here. Are you on about the amazing Wayne Seddon? The amazing Wayne Seddon and his incredible bucket of puke. Yes. Yes, Mr. Wayne, he can't be with us at the moment. So I was talking to him earlier, and yeah, the family aren't very well. He's just waiting to come down with it now. So yeah, trust me, I've had the norovirus. It's not nice.
Right, no.
I can remember that before I moved in with Rachel. I was so ill, like, and I got it off my son-in-law. Actually, it was Sheldon gave it to me, and I was proper just everywhere. And I can remember I had nothing, and like Rachel was, bless her, she was panicking. She came up with a big saucepan, and I was like, "Oh!" That was it. Nothing. Couldn't even keep water down. So, but yeah. So yeah, you guys watching this out there, because there's everybody out there watching. The only thing I haven't done is added Instagram back to this, which I need to do. That's my day off today and tomorrow, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. But there's people watching on YouTube and everything as well. So yeah, what do you guys out there in the out there land and in the chat and everything? What do you make of 3i? What do you make of Atlas 3i? Do you think it's a comet? Do you think it's bullshit? Do you think it's aliens? Do you think it's the start of Project Bluebeam, or is it disinformation by the Bobbermans to gear up for Bluebeam? What do you make of it? Josh, over to you. What do you make of it?
I don't think it's disinformation, to tell you the truth. I think it's probably something like a Carnival cruise is passing by. They're just going to lock their windows and roll them up when they go past Earth and be gone on their way.
I'm wondering if it's, like in the Star Trek thing, the Galactic Alliance, Federation Alliance, whatever the flip it is, when they see that you've got to a certain level and then they do first contact.
You think that's what it is?
It'd be nice to think that.
I think it's a shitty time for that to happen, the way everything's going in the world.
Well, the thing is, we're having a shitty time, but you never know. These guys might come down and say, yeah, we'd like to join the Alliance. Sort your shit out, or we will.
Or they're like, yup, this planet's a threat.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, fucking mankind is stupid. All it wants to do is kill everything that moves. I mean, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that at all. Aliens and can't make my mind up. It's doing it again. It's doing it again. Look, it's adding him again. What the flip?
I'm gone. I was gone.
What the hell? Hang on. Right. Let's take this one off. It keeps doing that.
Huh. Can you hear me? You keep booting me.
It keeps adding you as a second stream, and then I'll put you in there, and then the other one just freezes, so I have to kick it.
Huh.
That's another thing that's been going on the last few days. Anything to do with internet, and a lot of the space chat and stuff has been just fucked up, and outages and all this sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of outages today.
Yeah, it was, as you saw yourself, especially bloody Xbox. But Attack of the
We're also doing something fairly new with the whole crossplay thing between PlayStation and Xbox. It's like a whole new frontier. That's why I think we're having problems with the mic too. But I have heard other Xbox players.
Well, like I say, After the show, I'll unplug everything and take the laptop downstairs, and I'll show you. Either that, or I've just realised either that, or just give you a call on fucking WhatsApp. That may be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Let's give you a call on WhatsApp. Yeah, I'll go through my settings and we can see what's going on. But yeah, Atlas 3i, I think it is intelligently controlled, and the fact that it's got a nickel core for a start. You know, we've got all these instruments that can tell you it's got a nickel core, it's got an atmosphere, and it's got all this stuff in the atmosphere, which is protecting it from the solar radiation, and it protected it when it ate that sun's mass coronal ejection. It ate it. You know,
right?
It literally just absorbed the
thing. Like releasing sulfur too. Yeah.
And now it's emitted some sort of how did they put it? A field, like a shield. It's emitting some sort of weird ass field now, and it's measured. You can see it. You can see the field. You can measure the field and everything. So, and they think it's almost like it's protecting it from I don't know, shit, solar shit, interstellar shit, coming near Earth shit. I don't know.
Right.
But it's definitely doing something, and it's as it's got closer and closer and closer to us, it's put the shield up. If it was that bad, why didn't it have the shield up as it got near the sun?
Or it's put a shield up because it's ready to come fuck us up.
It put the shield up as it's come near us because it's look at that shiny bald head. As it's come near us, it's gone ding dong dingly dong dong. They can stop swinging their banjos. So yeah. It's very strange that it's doing all that, and as I say, it's intelligently moving. It's the tail switched. 1 minute it was there, it was like it was going shh with the tail out the back, and then it went that way. Now it's gone back that way again. How? Why? If it's a comet, what did it do? Go flip, flip. You know, this is unusual, ladies and gentlemen. I've not seen Josh's quiet on the show before.
Like a 360 rudder.
And he'll come on the show and be like, "Yo, dude!" And tonight he's just like, "No."
It's been a while.
I suppose it has. Yeah, you've not done any podcasts, have you?
No, it's been a minute.
It's just the first one for about 3 or 4 months, isn't it? No, more.
Yeah. Last one was Dark Mirror also.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Well, get used to it, because you know it's just going to be lots of ridicule and taking the piss as well.
Right. Unless we get invaded, we'll be busy with that.
I want to know more about what's going on over there in Wisconsin land, because it's the capital of cryptozoology, isn't it?
It's also October, so a little bit. Everybody's busy. Oktoberfest.
I'll tell you something else I've noticed over there is, remember there was lots of chatter about dogmen. Lots and lots of chatter about dogmen. And it seems to have gone. And yet I see you sporting the beard, you know. So it's like, is that why it's gone quiet? Because you were at work. You weren't going around. Motherfucker. You know? Right. And now you're back.
You're going to blow my ears.
Yeah. I don't know. It's nice to have you back on there. Hiya, Nico. You all right, mate? Do you know what? I saw you say Attack of the Clones, and I didn't even register the name. Bloody hell. I don't know. So, yeah, I think everybody needs to keep their eyes peeled for this Atlas 3i. I'm not sure about Swan, because Swan's gone quiet. All the chatter on the deep web's gone quiet about Swan, but everything on the deep web's gone about Atlas 3i. So, and it's also, like I said, the fact that the European Space Agency has sealed all the photos for 75 years.
That's pretty alarming.
It's either a false flag or that's a real big what the fuck, you know?
Or somehow they really fucked up the pictures and they're like, we're not going to let them find out.
Somebody's gonna. Somebody will get the pictures. They'll get released somehow. Somebody will just be in their backyard with their powerful telescopes and take the damn pictures themselves, and then it'll get released on 4chan or Reddit.
I feel like everything's hackable nowadays too. If there's no lockable information anymore.
Well, there was that British guy over here in the early noughties, wasn't it, who hacked the USAF? Remember? I can't remember his name. And he read about the Space Force and the ships that they've got, and how they've got some alien ships, and they've got alien members of Space Force, and this, that, and the other. And he was reading about it all, you know. And it's like, why did he not make copies? Why did he not make copies and print this shit off?
Right.
You know. What do you make of the so-called whistleblowers? But I'm talking about the ones like Lou Elizondo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Fake flag,
I don't know.
Disinformation.
Yeah, probably.
It's like I think we've spoken about this before. I used to watch Secure Team 10. What's his name?
Tyler,
that's it. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, him. And I used to watch him, and then he went weird for a while, didn't he?
He got a DUI and like from painkillers, and it kind of like ended everything for him.
He's back now. He's back doing it again.
I don't think it's Tyler. I think it's somebody else.
You reckon?
Because they never really. It's not the same aesthetic as it used to be. Where he's like, "Hi, it's Tyler. Check this video out." It's kind of just a bunch of videos put together.
Because from what I heard, the Bobberments, the powers of be, got to him, wanted him to be their poster boy. So he was making a tidy little sum, and as we all know, the ones that work for the Bobberment or get approached by the Bobberment, no, stay away from it. So, and come on then, Mr. Chatterbox, you met the chat as well. Come on.
I don't know. Like I said, I think he kind of got publicly humiliated. I think he was live too when he got arrested. It was years ago. Yeah.
I remember he went into hospital, didn't he? Some emergency. He had like some big emergency operation or something. It was off for ages. Right.
Well, he got divorced after that too. I think he lost everything because of that DUI.
Oh, he got divorced.
Yeah, I think was part of it too. Of the DUI, he was going through that.
Well, how the mighty have fallen.
This was years ago, though, like maybe 10, 15.
Well, I can remember, I'm talking about the last few years when he was saying that people were following him, and he had the Men in Black following him, and I remember him filming the SUV out the front of his place, and then when he came out, the car fucked off. But nobody knows if that was just a setup or, and then there was all the he was ill, and there was this, and there was deaths. And
there's my paralegal team.
Yeah. Yeah, another thing I've noticed, all this with Atlas 3i and it getting close and this, that, and the other, where was it? Skinwalker Ranch. And it was a little thing I read again in the deep web. The vortex that's above the ranch, the one that's up in the sky. Apparently, since 3i's been on its way, the vortex that's above the ranch that looks like 200 foot above or whatever it is, has been going nuts. Absolutely nuts with power fluctuations and everything.
I don't know how much I believe any of that place. There's a lot of people that talk about it. It's like an FBI training ground.
Skinwalker Ranch?
Yeah. That it's all about mind manipulation there and testing out like weaponry that will actually alter your state of mind and your consciousness. And we know there is such things with the whole incident that happened in Brazil about 2 years ago. I don't know if you're familiar with that, where one of the U.S. embassies was hit.
Yeah.
And everybody had massive eye and headaches, and I think that was a weapon that was straight out of Skinwalker Ranch. There's a lot of creators on TikTok that talk about it too, and have a lot of information that kind of back it up. There's a
so you think
groups involved with that area.
Do you think Skinwalker's like an R&D bit for DARPA or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. I tell you something I meant to say the other day. I was, you know how they reckon AI is brilliant and this, that, and the other. I was looking up something about Die Glocke, the Nazi bell. And if you type anything into any AI, it goes, nah, it's fake. It was this and it was that and it wasn't real. And the same with anything to do with UFOs and shit like that. It goes, nah, it may be aliens, but nah, it's this, that, and the other. And yet the Nazi bell, you go to anything else and type it in, it was real. They found half the bloody documents that had been chucked on the fire. They managed to rescue some of them. They found half of the scientists that had done it because the Nazis tried to shoot them all before they got to. They've even got the fucking henge that the Nazi bell was tethered to where they used to test it and everything. But according to everything else, no, it wasn't real. What the hell are you doing, Bob? Bob, I've got a sign on the door that says beware of the Bob. Bob? Don't you me? Oh, Bob has been a knob the last couple of days. He's been in trouble and he knows it. Little shit.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, Bob. Bob. Bob's a knob. Bob's the youngest one. He came from London. And he was about that big when we got him, and he was so small we draped a towel off the bedside cabinet so he could climb up the towel to get to us. And he used to come around on my shoulder, and he'd go in the car with me and everything, just sat on my shoulder. And now he's still like, oh, Daddy, but he's like big and hench, but he's been a bit of a dick baby. So I'm just watching him to make sure he's not going to be a bit of a dick tonight. Yes. Anyway, so yeah. So at the moment we've got Oumuamua, we've got Atlas 3i on its way. We've got the Swans thing. We've got Wayne being sick, Mrs. Ellen being sick, the kids being sick. No, Wayne's not been sick yet, but he's probably going to be sick because we all know he's going to catch it because it's the norovirus and it's horrible. Yeah, Bob's over there, and we got Lilo over here as well, the black and white one, who's the matriarch and batters them all. And then, of course, we had the Wolfman Josh over there as well. So, yeah. We need to get you back into the swing of things, man, because it's really weird you being quiet, and I'm not used to this. Not used to this at all.
Yeah, all the cryptos are being quiet because they don't want to be deported. So, I don't. What do you want from me, Mark?
Just back to you.
There was Mothman sightings apparently recently. I don't know very much about it, but I know it's around Chicago and Indiana.
Because Mothman normally only gets seen just before there's like some sort of disaster.
That's right.
And it's heading towards the end of the month, and it's heading into November.
Been quite a few disasters. So one could have played out already. Who knows?
What happened about that city that was over in America that had the chemical spill or something? Do you remember a while back there was that city that was, and they tried to keep it out of the news or something because there was a massive chemical spill from a train.
There was a bunch of them. One right after another, and yeah, nothing. Kind of just swept that all under the rug. Just kind of like the California fires, they don't know still what to do with the raw materials from all the e-cards. Nobody's talking about that either.
Get rid of what when they make the batteries.
Yeah, the ones that burnt in the fire. because it's now irradiated the soil, and now what do we do with that soil? Dump it in the ocean?
Oh, some idiot will try and do it. Somebody will find some stupid way of trying to deal with it.
Send it to the moon? Watch, the president's listening.
We have enough shit up on the moon, even though they say we haven't. But
Mars could use some radiation.
Neptune's
not even a planet. It could go there.
I don't want my head to fall out, man. So
think about that. Neptune's not even a planet, so we could just start dumping stuff there.
Can you imagine if they started doing that, and then all of a sudden, like Vulcans turn up and go, "I say, what are you doing? What the bloody hell are you doing?" You know, that'd be quite cool. It'd be like all the countries, all the presidents of the countries would go.
No, our president would be like, "You need to pay tariffs on that garbage we gave you."
Fucking oh dear, he would. He's got. And you know, I'm not even going to mention it because one thing that I've noticed, like I said earlier, is you'll agree yourself. I think Americans and politics, it's wild over there, isn't it? Absolutely wild. It's like, God damn it, this is what happens when Republicans do this. God damn, dingly no, this is when Democrats do this. And over here, we're just like, get fucking Starmer out. He's an idiot.
And I'm just like, they're both fucking us. Can't you see this? You see them laughing there with all the money? Yeah. Why are you hitting each other? They're walking off with all the money right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on over here. We just had a thing over here where have you heard about the grooming gangs that are over here?
No.
We've got grooming gangs over here from a certain culture. I'm not going to mention names. I'll talk to you afterwards. But from a certain culture, and it's been known for ages. Police have known about it for ages, and the London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who's from the same culture, swept it all under the carpet and said, "No such thing. I don't know what grooming gangs are." And he went on record on an interview saying, "I don't know what a grooming gang is. You're going to have to tell me." And then he's been caught out. There was a paper found. He knew all about it, and he's been proved to have swept it all under the carpet. And Keir Starmer, our Prime Minister, wanker, knew he'd done this and knows all about it and kept so quiet about it. And now they're all starting to get caught out, and it's like, they're all as bad as each other. Every single country you go to, most of them are bad as each other. You know, it's all about and nothing else. No one cares about us. All they care about is their pockets and what they can get away with. And of course, we've got the digital ID thing that they're trying to do over here, and being run by our ex-Prime Minister Tony Blair, and he tried to get it pushed through when he was Prime Minister. And when he was Prime Minister, he tried to get it pushed through with a company that's run by his son. And now he's trying to get it pushed through again. And guess who's going to be given the contract? His son's company. But nobody thinks that for 1 second it's all to do with this. Absolute bollocks. Absolute bollocks. It's the same as the whole COVID thing. They're all in it. It's the same as the energy prices and hikes. They're all in it. And when they tried to flog the electric cars, so they put all the electric up. They were all in it because they've all got shares or people that work high up and the directors in the companies. You're never going to get a straight politician. You're never going to, over here anyway, you're never going to get a straight politician. They're all crooked and bent. That's my view on.
Well, I never really understood because we pretty much copied all of like the politics of the Roman Empire, and I'm like, why would we do something to govern ourselves that they did in like the Stone Ages? Why would you do that?
It's what it needs.
Well, why don't we go back to lining up like we did in the Revolutionary War? Why don't we fight like that too now?
Well, I mean, there is rumor that there is some sort of uprising coming in a couple of countries I can think of. And again, when you go on the deep web, there is a lot of chatter about that. I'm staying out of it. I've seen it, and I'm like, and I stay out of it. But there is a lot of chatter, especially over here with the way things are being run over here, because The thing is, over here, it's written in our constitution. If the people don't like it, the people can rise up and fuck them off out of it. And it's not against the law. Yeah, it's same with you guys. It's in the constitution. It's not against the law. They cannot use military force against you because it's in the law. If they do, then they themselves have criminalized themselves and need to be removed. You know, and our king can dissolve parliament. He can turn around and say, "You're all a bunch of crooks. That's it. You're done," and start again with people who may actually give a shit. You never know. But whilst you've got the main,
it's supposed to be like that too, but it's not working.
Well,
cities.
Anyway. Do you think that girl with Prince Andrew was murdered? What, the one who did the out of court settlement? That one? Is that the one you want about? The Epstein girl? She was, what was she? She was 16, I think, or 17, something like that.
Probably.
And yeah,
they're all dead. All the Epstein survivors keep dying.
Isn't it very strange how Epstein survivors disappear or end up dead? Anybody who invents an alternative energy source ends up dead. Anybody who finds cures for various long-term illnesses and diseases ends up dead. And
anybody
yeah, go on.
Anybody that wants to change the US dollar also ends up dead.
Yeah. And anybody who wants to actually blow the whistle properly on UFOs, it's only been recently, it's all come out and they've gone, we've had death threats and this, that, and the other. We are watching ourselves. We got uber security. And they know now they can't take those people out because they're being watched. And they know as soon as they are taken out, everybody's just going to turn and go, you fucking did that.
All the young crypto TikTokers and YouTubers are dying as well in mysterious ways, and it's been since the past 2 years, and it's almost been silently. And they're very wealthy ones that seem to come from nothing, end up committing suicide.
Are they committing suicide, or is it suicide by, let me guess, hanging?
Bullets, drowning in bullets and car crashes. It's sure been a lot of Teslas too. Which is what I always said when they were first coming out too. I said I was always worried about that aspect of somebody being able to hack your vehicle. And now all of our vehicles have that ability.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. If you got something that's just completely computer run, like I've got two of my bikes. One's the BMW, the 800. That's got an ECU and everything's computer run, which I don't like, because it also makes it very difficult for you to work on, because otherwise you have to pay thousands of pounds for the software to do it.
Yep.
And then you got my Triumph, but my Triumph, although it has an ECU, it's only just to control the fuel injectors. Everything else you can work on yourself. So, but I remember back in the days when you had carburetors and you didn't have ECUs or anything like that. You need to have these. People still need to have a few of those about. Because yeah, you're right. You can be hacked.
Anybody can hack a ECU. That technology is out there. Car thieves are known to use them.
Oh yeah.
Their bike used them by you guys.
Well, there's been lots of cases of cars being hacked whilst they're driving, and people hacking them and like putting the brakes on or controlling the steering or whatever. So they've had to pull over, get out the car, and go fuck this, and gone home to arrange a pickup. And when they come back, the car's done. We
had a congressman's daughter or daughter-in-law Tesla drive into a river, and he made millions of dollars off of it with her inheritance. That was one that happened a couple of years back.
Yeah, there's that.
It was just a coding issue that happened.
Yeah. It's bollocks. It's complete bollocks. People are being taken out, and the thing is, everybody knows it now. Like all these people that know shit, and they're being taken out. And unless you make it completely public, I'm worried I'm going to be taken out. This, that, and the other. Like all the stuff that we're coming out with is out there for public knowledge. Anything we talk about on the show, public knowledge. You just got to go and look for it. It's not anything that's hidden. So we don't hack anything or look into things we shouldn't. We do go down rabbit holes. Everybody, Josh does, I do, Wayne does. And we all go down rabbit holes.
Well, we're too old to hack. We don't know how to. That's why.
I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know how
to.
Trust me, I'd bring the truth about aliens. Aliens! So, yeah, I would.
It's taking two of us to figure out a mic. How do you think we're going to get into a government website?
I was trying to play Helldivers with him earlier online, and my microphone wasn't working on my headset, and I could hear him killing himself laughing at me, and he couldn't hear a fucking thing I was saying. And how the hell I was going into all the settings, I couldn't do it. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a ring on WhatsApp later and go, this is my system. What do I need to press? So, yeah. And do I think the girl that was with Prince Andrew was murdered? Personally, I would have thought if it was a murder, she would have been taken out before all the scandal. Personally, because normally with stuff like that, you'll find that the complainant disappears or suddenly feels guilty and takes their own life. It doesn't normally happen after the fact. So if it was after the fact, could she have maybe gone, I want to make some more money, and said something she shouldn't have said, and they've gone, do you know what? We're not having that. That's it. You're gone.
Oh, there's more information to be revealed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the whole Diana thing. Was she? Wasn't she? You know? From what I've heard and what I've read and what I've researched myself, I think she was, but it wasn't done by the royal family. It wasn't done by the royal family. So, yeah. But long time ago, people ain't gonna. There's no point in raking up old wounds. But the new one, Josh, what the hell are you doing? All we can see is.
I was playing. Put money.
You really do like being back in the show, don't you?
Right?
I don't know.
Back to that
It's not my fault you're there knocking one out whilst on the show. This girl with Andrew, I think, if I'm correct in saying, a lot of us make mistakes over time, but I think when you're in such a wealthy family where you can pretty much do anything because a bit of money and the right word to the right place sorts anything out, I think it goes from making mistakes in your life to, do you know what, I'm going to go at this. And people do it. And then when they get caught out, people get ill, people die, people disappear. But I do find it very odd that it went to did it go? I can't remember if it went to trial or not. I know they made an out-of-court settlement, but it seems very odd that if you hadn't done anything, why did he make an out-of-court settlement? If you haven't done anything, why would you? If you're not guilty of anything, why? You know. So it's just that I like the way he's put his hands up now, so we can see his hands moving. He's not doing that. But yeah, I think. Mark, you bastard. I think anything like that is always suspicious and always raises suspicions. Like the fact that I'm going to release the Epstein list. What happened? Where did that go? Never happened.
You're going to get us canceled. Shut up.
Yeah.
Look what he did to Jimmy Kimmel. Just be quiet.
All I'm doing is saying what's
Even South Park. South Park got a big chunk of money, and now they're done making fun of him.
Do you know what? I tell you what, if somebody turned around to us and said, look, we'll give you a massive chunk of money if you don't mention Epstein ever again, I'd be like, all right. We'll never talk about it.
We're not in that millionaire crowd, man. They just get rid of us. Somebody actually asked me this too. They're like, do you think it would be cool if we had a purge? And I was like, bro, we're like middle class. Hell no, it wouldn't be cool if we had a purge. They would use drones to get rid of us.
No.
He's like, I never thought of that. And I was like, yeah, think about it. Do you have a drone? Do you have a way to strike? No,
I've got a couple of drones, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah,
would they do any good in that situation?
Nah, the Star Wars ones. The Star Wars. In fact, I need to sort my Star Wars one out. I was going to put a protective thing around it. I need to do that. But yeah, I think all this stuff that we talk about is just all the stuff that's out there that anybody can research and anybody can read. It's not, hasn't been, it's not putting two and two together. It's just what's out there. I think. Oh, another thing I've noticed over here is Andrew's had all his titles stripped from him now, and again.
Yeah, they're talked about that here. Wasn't sure if that was real or not. So he's not a prince anymore.
Yeah, he's happened. He's had all his dukedoms and princedoms and everything taken off him.
So he's just a regular guy now.
Mm-hmm. And that means he's marked now. That means he's marked. Do I think he did that with that girl? What do you think?
Me? I don't know. They had an island where it used to be a submarine island that they kept quiet, and there's all these people that are blacklisted and all of this, and yeah.
I think he had in Kubla Khan. Kubla Khan did Xanadu a pleasure dome erect. I think that was a pleasure dome for the elite, and I think
another country funded it so they could blackmail other countries.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me because he kept like lists and logs and tapes and videos and a fucking
videos linked to Mossad.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw there was the link with Mossad and everything. Yeah, so
he was a school teacher before that.
Information is the key to power,
and it sounds like he wasn't a very good one at that either.
Well,
so
he knew how to handle pupils, didn't he?
Right.
Do I think a member of our royal family had sex with somebody under the age of 18? Yeah, I reckon he did. You know, I reckon he was on a hedonistic island where you could do what the fuck you wanted, and he did, along with so many other famous people. You know, but if he didn't,
was there 24 times. I might be wrong about that. It might be more than that. 20 sometimes.
What with her?
No, he was on the island on the flight log 27 times. He's actually being questioned, him and his wife, about that. We'll see if anything ever comes to light.
It won't.
No.
It won't. It's the same as the whole adrenochrome thing. That's a whole nother rabbit hole to go down. Whether that was done on that island or not, I don't know. But I think if that's a real thing.
Reinvestigating his death, by the way, for some reason.
Oh, what his suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder why they're reinvestigating it.
Which I don't know. I thought it was always plain and forward. He said he was sick and he loved guns.
I think if somebody who's in the public eye and has a lot of stuff on a lot of other very famous people, I think it'd be very easy to make somebody look sick, ill, twisted.
Well, I mean, he was always pushing the norms. Look how long ago Fear and Loathing came out, and he literally was the first one to name drop adrenaline chrome and what it does and how they got it.
For those of you who don't know, adrenochrome is an alleged. I can't remember if it's been proved real or not, but it's an alleged chemical that's produced in the brain, especially from young people when they are petrified.
Just watch Fear and Loathing.
Yeah. Watch Fear and Loathing. That will explain the whole thing. We don't have to go into it here. I think it's disgusting. I think the whole thing to do with that is disgusting. You know, yeah. That's a whole different show. That one, a whole different show. And I think if we ever do a show about that, we have to be very fucking careful who and what we talk about.
Yeah, that's one I got my worries about. That and the Shoe Society. They got really pissed off about that.
The Thiel Society.
No, the Red Shoe Society.
Oh.
They're all like, we were erasing every trace of you off the internet. And I was like, I've never done this before. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, don't ever talk about this again. Sincerely, YouTube.
For those of you who want to know, you go and look up the Red Shoe Society. I'm not. We're not doing it. I'm not talking about it. You bugger off and go look it up yourself. Okay? Yeah.
See, I haven't been out of the rabbit hole. I never made it out of the rabbit hole.
Well, we can
just
see
completely desensitized.
Yeah. It's like here's a good one that I heard. The Thule Society are all to do with the Red Shoe Society and a couple of other ones, and they know all about adrenochrome and everything. And it never stopped with the Nazis. That's an interesting one that I've heard. So
it takes more than one team to play baseball.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. And for those of you who think we're being very cryptic, yes, we are, because we don't want to get shut down. So yeah, there's a lot of things out there. There's things that we'll hint at that we ain't gonna fucking talk about, and I'm not gonna talk about Red Shoe.
Or are we even being cryptic? Just follow the clues.
So yeah, by all means, watch Fear and Loathing, and also if you want to know what the Red Shoe Society is about, look it up. Don't ask us. Do I think Andrew did something he shouldn't have done? Yeah, I think he probably did, and I think he's fucking regretting it now. But at the end of the day, if he did it, it's his fault. Down to him, he needs to sort it out. You know, if you're going to do something, be prepared for what's going to happen if you get caught. Same with everybody. You could be me all the way up to the highest. If you do something, be prepared for what's going to happen if you get caught. It's not rocket science. You know? Yeah. Like I said, he was on a hedonistic island where you could do what the fuck he wanted, along with a lot of other very, very rich, famous, powerful people who all went to that hedonistic island where you could do what the fuck you wanted. And I think a lot of them did. And we'll just leave that one there. We don't know what they did, but we'll just leave that there. Yes. So anyway, are you going to be back next week?
We'll see. I don't know. We'll try.
See if you can, because it's been really. Although it's been weird seeing you so quiet. It's you were more like fucking when I was trying to play.
I guess I was really rolling around in the 3-eye atlas thing. I mean, this is the real takeaway from it. If it is something, they've already deemed it to the point of not telling us or to prepare for it. That's the takeaway today from it, which is terrifying. If it is like a War of the World situation, the powers that be don't care enough to let us know.
The powers that be don't care about us, full stop. All they care about is themselves. Literally, that's all they care about is themselves. They don't care about the common man. You know, and it's been proved time and time again. Our country, your country, and pretty much most countries across the world. There's the odd exception that do care about their people, but most countries don't. They don't give a shit. All they care about is themselves and the money that they can make. Look at all the ones who are building shelters. Look at the cities, the massive cities that are being built under the ground recently. Not just in America, over here, mid-Europe, Russia. Something's coming. You know, you know, so don't ever think your government gives a toss about you, because they don't. They really don't. And it's been proved minute after minute after minute after minute, especially with our one. You know, all they care about is covering up. Oh, we've been caught out covering up. What can we do? We can backtrack. You know, nobody has any faith in their governments at all now because of this shit. Let them crack on with it. It's all going to go tits up for them. It's all going to come back on them with a vengeance. So, and it's the only people they can blame is themselves. Nobody else. Although they will try and find a scapegoat and find out the reasons why. Oh no, it was definitely nothing to do with this. Yeah, it was. You fucked up. So, you know. We need somebody over here who's going to take hold and say, right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to fuck these off out of it, we're going to bring these in, we're going to change these laws, we're going to do this, we're going to get rid of a certain law that's over here that shouldn't be over here, and we're going to do all this sort of thing. That'd be good. Yeah.
But then they always change their tune after a couple of months. Then
they do. Every single one of them promises the earth to get elected. As soon as they get elected, they conveniently forget. Or they go, oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. What I meant was, and then they have spin doctors. And then people just look and go, you fucking lied to get elected. And that's what's happened again. You know, and it'll always happen. Always happen.
I'm literally ready to just give AI the wheel.
I don't know if that would be a good thing or not. I think I've seen.
Yeah, but it's not going to. Well, why would AI want to rip us off? It has no use for money.
Yeah. Well, the Matrix was the future of Terminator, wasn't it? Matrix and Terminator are all linked. So yeah. And on that note, I think we'll end the show, and we'll be back next Monday at 9:30, and we will. You choose a topic, and I will make sure I go and research some stuff about it. And if Wayne's watching, he'll do some research as well. But you haven't been on for a while, so you choose a topic for next week.
All right.
Hi from France, guys. Chris, we're just finishing, dude. We start at 9:30 UK time, so that's an hour later. So it's 10:30 French time. But we're just off. So it is a goodbye from us. And really nice to see young Mr. Josh in his beard again. Wayne should be back next week as well. So from us, we are out of here. We will see you all later. Thank you for joining us in the chat, and everybody else who's watching out there in all of the different things, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that sort of thing. We will see you all very, very soon. So from us, it is goodbye, and I shall play us out of here. So bye-bye, everybody. You can say bye-bye?
Bye, everyone. It's been fun.